the Socialist Party and joined the Universal Negro Improvement Association, which was established by Marcus Garvey in 1914 in Jamaica. Herbert Harrison till the end. Herbert Harrison opposed capitalism and maintained that white supremacy was the central to capitalist rule in the United States. Herbert Harrison died in 1927, still holding on to this belief. Herbert Harrison research done by Sam Hodge. Booker T. Washington. Who was he? Why was he important? Booker T. Washington, a background check. He was born in 1856 on Brock's tobacco farm. His mother was a cook and his father was a white man from a nearby farm. He went to school in Franklin County to carry books for one of James Brock's daughters, which was of course a white daughter. Booker's family soon left to join his stepfather in Malden, West Virginia. Washington was married 3 times in his life, first to Fanny Smith from 1882 to 1884, then to Olivia Davis from 1885 to 1889, and then to Margaret McGray, which he stayed married until he died. Booker T. Washington and a rough childhood to a great founder. He took a job in salt mine so that he could attend school later in that day. When he was 16 years old, he walked 500 miles back to Virginia to enroll in a new school for black students. The head teacher was suspicious of his country ways and ragged clothes. She admitted him only after he cleaned the room to her satisfaction. He later became an instructor in Hampton University, then the principal. Then he became the guiding force in between making Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, which was founded in 1881. He became recognized as the nation's foremost black educator. Tuskegee Institute also produced the Tuskegee Airmen, which were the first black men to fly during World War II. The great things only a man like Booker T. Washington could do. The Atlanta Compromise Address was delivered in the Cotton States Exposition in 1895, enlarging Washington's influence in the area of racial relations and black leadership. Washington offered black acceptance in differentiation and social segregation if the whites would encourage black progress in the economy. He also wrote an autobiography of Up From Slavery, which was a book about how he, from the bottom of slavery, reached the top of the political world. He also was a political chief black advisor of 2 presidents, President Theodore Roosevelt and President William Howard Taft. Booker T. Washington research done by Sina Nazari. Marcus Garvey. Who was he? Why was he important? Marcus Garvey was born August 17, 1887, in Jamaica. Marcus Garvey went to school for 7 years and then became a printer for his uncle, which later helped him on in his life. In 1911, Garvey went to study in Birkbeck College, where he found other blacks who were involved in the struggle to attain independence from the British Empire. Garvey was influenced by ideas of Booker T. Washington. Garvey was averagely educated but a very smart man. Marcus Garvey, 2 beliefs to gain power. Race first was his major theme, which brought many African Americans to his side. Self-reliance and economy development was Marcus Garvey's second main theme. He founded the Negro Factories Corporation in 1919 with the ultimate objective of manufacturing every marketable commodity and establishing factories throughout the world which he could employ and train thousands of black workers. Marcus Garvey and what he did for African Americans. Marcus Garvey brought the phrase "black is beautiful" before the 1960s, where this phrase became really popular. This phrase gave pride in being black and united African Americans. Marcus Garvey was also a heavy Christian and often mixed his belief with Christianity, and he came up with the Black Jesus. The Black Jesus was a necessary thing for African Americans at this time. This meant that African Americans could have pride in themselves and pride in their religion and their Lord. Marcus Garvey also founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, the UNIA. The UNIA's main objective was the Back to Africa movement. The Back to Africa movement was all blacks would move back to Africa from whatever nation they were from and found an empire with Marcus Garvey at the top. Whatever happened to Marcus Garvey? Well, Marcus Garvey was convicted of mail fraud on May 20th, 1923. It wasn't really him, it was actually one of his UNIA members, but he was still deported back to Jamaica until he died. Marcus Garvey research done by Mitchell Byer. Thank you for watching this presentation. Project manager was Mitchell Byer and Sina Nazari. Research done by all members. Voice done by Mitchell Byer. Movie director done by Mitchell Byer. Sources will continue to read on. Each sources are listed. Please enjoy. And this concludes our presentation.